Welcome to McKenzie Mountain. It is the 20th of May. Big things happening in our life today. It's raining outside, so I'm under cover. Got a new hat when I was in Oklahoma. I bought a brand new umbrella. That's what I use, a cowboy hat. I like to wear a cowboy hat anyway. Have since I was, a baby, near 5 years old. But wear them now because an umbrella, especially when it's raining, they keep my glasses dry, and so I like to wear it. Got a new one when I was in Oklahoma. Actually, this is one went to a place called Tenner's, got the hat, and they actually shaped this for me while I was standing there. I like the shape. They did a good job with it. I enjoy the hat. I don't buy expensive hats. This is not, it all depends on perspective, I guess, but this is not a $500 hat or a $600 hat or something like that. But it is, so because I don't buy expensive ones, I'm kind of a particular person. If they start to wear just a little bit or they start to show sweat and that kind of thing, then I like to change them. You can't get them clean. I don't think it's possible to, if you ship them off, there are places that'll take a cowboy hat like this, and they'll wash it and then reshape it and remake it, and it'll be. I assume that if they wash them, if they take them and wash them completely, that it would actually get clean. But when you use the dry cleaners and so forth, it doesn't really work. Anyway, so I got a new hat. Made that trip to Oklahoma, Portland, to Oklahoma, to McMinnville, and then back home. Over 8-day process project. We've got all those things done, and now we're home. And today we've got a lot of good things going on. Home Depot is going to be delivering a bunch more insulation, lots of materials that we need to be buying, that we're buying and ordering and so forth. I've got to run over to Midway, the hardware store, the building supply store that's in town, and I'll be getting the new windows for the house are coming in today, so they have come in, so I'll go be picking them up. Got to get water in the trailer, do all of the fresh water and all of those things in the RV. Those things are happening. Get ready for that. I'm going to the chiropractor this morning. I'm going to go help my grandson just a little bit. My grandson, who lives in town, graduated last week from college and got back home, and yesterday rented his first place for himself. He's getting married this summer, so he's got it's a log cabin. This place is 125 years old. It was the original stage coach inn. When you come across Sherman Pass, William Tecumseh Sherman crossed this pass in 1883. And so it's named after him. But Sherman Pass, when you came off of that, the stagecoach would come to this little cabin that was the inn. And now my grandson has rented it, and for his first, to get married in August, and so it'll be he and his wife's first home together. The fellow that's rented it said that there have been many young couples that have got their beginning in that little cabin. He said he felt like he needed to put I was talking to him yesterday. He said he felt like he needed to put a sign above the door that said, "Warning, 2 people enter, 3 people leave." Kind of a funny kind of a character. My oldest son begins a new stage in his life today. He's setting out to be an encourager. He and his wife are going to be living in their camper. It's a small camper in the back of his truck, pulling the Jeep, but they're going to be living in their camper. They're renting out their houses in Airbnb through the summer. And he does consultant type of work, so he does most of it online, and is able to do that, and then meets with people and does like 3-day audits on their businesses and so forth. So he's just going to kind of take the summer. His 2 sons are both out of the house now, graduated and out of the house. The youngest one today begins his life as a cowboy. He's going to go spend a week at a ranch here in Washington with some friends of ours. He's a pastor, but he also is a rancher, cattle rancher and horse rancher. So we're going to spend a week with him before he heads down to Colorado, where he's got a job for the summer working at a Christian camp. as the horse wrangler. And then in the fall, he's got an opportunity to try out as a cowboy for some ranchers in the area. What they'll do there is I'm watching a truck. I think my delivery just got here, so I'm going to end this right now. Back at it again, same spot, different hat. It's raining. I don't want my new cowboy hat to get too wet out here, so Home Depot just got through delivering this insulation. I'm going to have them out here, Home Depot delivery, at least one more time. We don't have anything, there is a building supply store here in town, but they wouldn't be able to supply the kinds of things that I need to build my house. And so Home Depot, it's 2 hours away, but they deliver, and glad to have that. I'll have them out here with the paneling. We're going to use a shiplap paneling type stuff inside the house for our walls, and so they'll be doing that probably in a couple weeks. I'll make that order. They'll be coming back for that. But now we've got that taken care of. I was going to say, my youngest grandson graduated now, and he's trying out to be a cowboy, be working as a wrangler for a Christian camp in Colorado through the summer. And then after that, he's trying out for cowboy. There's 3 ranchers in Colorado that work together, and they have a bunkhouse where they have their cowboys that work the range and fix the fences, take care of the cattle, and those sorts of things. And so James, my youngest grandson, has a chance to work for them. He'll start out as a day rider. So what that means is he's got his own equipment. He'll have his own saddles and all of those sorts of things. But whichever ranch needs him each day on a particular day, that ranch will cut out a horse for him for that day, and he'll go work. And if he can keep up with the cowboys, with the professionals, he'll earn himself a spot in the bunkhouse this winter. And that'll be quite the experience. Whether he succeeds at it or not, I'm not sure, but he'll get that experience. And so he's working on doing that. And that should be quite the thing for him. I was thinking, when I travel, I like to make little videos where I post, just I'm buying gas at this place, and it's this day, this place, the price of gas is this much. And it's interesting how many people assume, and they usually turn out to be little shorts, video shorts. It's interesting how many people think that I'm complaining about the price of gas. Now, I do have some opinions. Washington State, the price of gas in Washington State is one of the highest in the country. I think California is higher, but Washington, Oregon, California is some of the highest gas in the country. I understand in other places in the United States the prices are going down. I know that just 100 miles away in Idaho, in a little town called Old Town, Idaho, gas is almost $1 a gallon less than it is here in Republic. And gas has been going up here in the last few days, and it has a lot to do with the politics in the state of Washington. The Democrats are so environmentally oriented that they want to tax us, I think, out of driving cars, number one. And they're using that tax money to finance what they say, or to finance environmental causes, which I would be opposed to anyway. And so I do have some political complaints like that. But really what I'm trying to do when I post those videos is just record, hey, I'm at this place on this day, and this is what the price of gas is. I have a little app on my phone called Gas Buddy, and that Gas Buddy does that. I can go onto it, I can look and see wherever I'm at, what the lowest price gas is in the area that I'm in, and so that I'm able to pick gas there. But they like you to report what the gas is, the prices of the gas the stations you go to are, and confirm whether the price that they've got reported is correct or not. And so that's all I'm doing when I film those little video shorts, is I'm just keeping a record of it's kind of a little bit, here's where I am, and here's what I'm doing, here's the gas that I bought, is all I'm trying to do with that. So I'm going to get on with my day. Raining. I understand it's only supposed to rain today. It's supposed to get better after today, and get nicer outside, sunny outside. We get like 360 days of blue sky here in Republic, Washington, so I've got nothing to complain about. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, God bless you and keep you.